Hey y'all, welcome to Veggie Farm. I'm Stacy, and today I'm going to show you around my fall garden while I talk to you a little bit about how fall gardening has been going for me. So I started most of my garden from seed this year, except for the red mustard greens. I got those from a local nursery. So I started the seeds back in the beginning of August, about August 7th, and I started them indoors in the AeroGarden. At the time that I started the seeds, it was still over 100 degrees every day here in North Texas. So I wanted to make sure that they would be able to survive, so I started them indoors. And since I have a small garden, I still had some spring and summer vegetables that were growing, so I didn't have enough space to start everything I wanted to grow for the fall. So in preparation for the fall, in this main bed here, I had a cover crop, and that was some purple hull peas. And I just filled the bed with purple hull peas to add some nitrogen back to the soil, since I knew that I would be growing a lot of leafy green vegetables. And so far, I'll say that it seems like it has worked out. I did amend the soil some, but not much, and I've still gotten a lot of good growth. Another thing that I think has helped this fall garden is as the temperatures started to break, we actually started to get consistent rain again. We went quite a few weeks throughout the summer with no rain, and this fall I don't think I've really had to water this garden at all. We've had enough rain to really sustain the growth on these plants. I haven't had much of an issue with pest pressure this fall either. I did spray some BT once, but I haven't really had to spray it again, and I haven't had much of an issue with pests this year. Since I started my seedlings indoors, I was able to get them nice and healthy before I brought them out, and then when I brought them out, I was able to move them around and keep them from the direct sun and keep them healthy so that when I planted them out, they were nice, strong, healthy seedlings, and that probably attracted less pests as well. So here I'm doing one of my largest harvests, and I'm harvesting collard greens. And so I've decided to mix the greens, and I'm harvesting from 3 different types of collard plants. And this first type are the Top Bunch 2.0 collards. I've never grown them before, and I'll say that I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'll grow them again. I like the way that these grow, and they've been very productive with very little pest issues at all. So these are my Georgia Southern collards. They've done well also. I've grown them before in previous years without any issues, so I'll continue to grow those as well. Now, as far as taste, I haven't been able to determine which collards I like the best because normally when I harvest collards, I just mix them. So I haven't been able to determine if I like the flavor of one better than the other. So these are my flash collards, and the leaves on these seem to be a little larger than my other collard plants. I grew these for the first time last year. I had found some starts at a local nursery, and I was pleased with how they performed. They lasted throughout the winter and into the spring. I found some seeds this year, and I was able to grow them from seed. So once I got the greens inside, the first step is to get them cleaned up. I like to use kosher salt because the grains are larger and it helps to scrub the leaves. So after I get them cleaned up, I'm going to remove the stems and get them sliced up. and then I'll add them to the pressure cooker with some smoked meat. I normally like to use smoked turkey and some sauteed onions, and then I'll add garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, some type of seasoned salt, a little hot pepper sauce, a little vinegar, a dash of sugar, and then at the end I'll taste it and see if I need to add any additional seasoning, and then they're ready to eat. Thanks for watching. Happy growing.